Good way to sort of tease what's to come as McLaughlin Levrone makes an appearance.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, Otto mentioned that her and her coach have decided she's running the 400-meter hurdles at the Olympic trials and at the Olympics. But he's always unpredictable because seeing her here in the 200, you got to figure, I mean, of course she's run 22.3, so she'll be competitive, but it got to be a part of that puzzle that they're putting together for her to defend that 400-meter hurdle title.
And just behind her is the Olympic trials winner back from 2021, the fourth fastest ever at this distance with 21.60, Gabby Thomas, but she did not have a good showing in the 100 where she was only fourth in 11.42. This is her better race. Like Tobago, she can run the 1, the 2, and the 4. She'll be in lane 5. She's second fastest this year.
Also in this field, out in lane 8, this is Abby Steiner. Had a phenomenal 2022, coming off of a great collegiate season, won her first U.S. title, but struggled last year. She had heel spurs and shut her season down early to have surgery. You know, she's back, she's feeling healthy. She ran okay in Bermuda, but, you know, she's going to have to get that rust off and get back to her best because you've said it, Otto, this may be one of the toughest teams to make the women's 200 meters.
These are all dress rehearsals for what happens in 34 days, the Olympic trials.
On your mark.
In lane 7, that's Rashida Adeleke of Ireland. She trains under Coach Edric Florial at her alma mater, Texas. And she has been having phenomenal results so far this year, including beating her training partners, Julian Alfred and Dina Asher-Smith in 100. So look for her in 7. Yeah, I was surprised too.
Strange facial reaction from Sonia. I'm sorry we didn't get that on TV. We got the Neutrogena women's 200 meters from Los Angeles.
Gabby Thomas with a lot to prove after that 100. She's in the middle of the pack. But McLaughlin Levrone has gotten out very well and will lead off the turn. Whoa!
Look at that lead for the Olympic champion in the 400-meter hurdles. No hurdles today and no trouble taking down the best in the world at 200 as we await the time. Just teasing 22 seconds, a new lifetime best for McLaughlin Levrone, 22:07. Steiner second in 22:32.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, we know that when she steps on this track, Bobby Kersey's not going to put her out here if he doesn't feel like she's ready to do something special. And Otto, that was special. Femke Bol, her chief competition, has been running so well. So Sydney needs to be at her best. Otto, if this is any indication that she is better than she's ever been,
it is.
She ran 50.6 over hurdles. She almost went sub 22 today, which is rarefied air for sprinters. For her to run 22.0, phenomenal running for her and good running for Abby Steiner as well out in lane 8.
I'm glad you're mentioning that 50.68 because that's immediately where my mind goes. It's like version of McLaughlin Levrone is ready to run another world record in those hurdles. So get ready.
And let's get ready to hear from her now. She's down with Lewis.
All right, so Sydney's wondering what the time, 22:08. What do you think about the performance out here?
Pretty good. I think for the second 200 is pretty, acceptable.
Yeah.
I was hoping to go under, but you know what? That just takes practice and getting used to the sprint form, so I'm happy with it.
So you all have declared that you'll run the 400 hurdles at the Olympic trials, and so how does this 200 play into preparation for that?
Just speed work, getting used to turnover and being able to come off those last couple hurdles fast. So you can see my long strides in this race.
Yes.
Which is okay, but you know what? Getting the speed work is always good. So.
Alrighty. So you've been all over the world doing everything that an Olympic champion would do, world record holder, what have you. How are you finding the balance now as a married woman, of course, and continuing to find a reason to continue to compete and train? How do you find the balance with all that in this Olympic year?
Just trusting God's plan. He's going to guide me. He's going to tell me where to go. And I'm just happy to be here, happy to be healthy, and have a huge support system that I love. So thank you.
Are you having fun?
I'm having so much fun. This is awesome. I can breathe and talk to you at the same time after a race. This is awesome.
That's good. All right, we'll see you at the trials after those hurdles, okay?
Oh, for sure. Appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, this is one of the greatest and fastest women's 200 meters we have ever seen in track and field history. 9 superstar in sprinting. USA Sydney McLaughlin versus Gabby Thomas. Abby Steiner, also from USA, Jenny Pradin, Kedia Arias, Edibigo Odingo, Marimitus, and Rasidit Adereka goes head-to-head in a race packed with speed, power, and pure intensity. And guys, believe me, only one came out on top. What a race! What a fabulous track and field event, the women's 200-meter final at La Grand Prix 2024. Guys, believe me, this isn't just speed. This is versatility versus specialization. Sydney McLaughlin Levrone brings strength and endurance. Gabby Thomas brings world-class top-end speed, and Abby Steiner brings explosive acceleration. And the gun goes off, and it's a clear start. All athletes attacks the curve aggressively, posing very hard, and everyone had more expectations that Gabby Thomas would lure the day. Gabby Thomas stayed composed, building speed smooth through the bed, and Sydney McLaughlin holds form, using her strength to stay in contention. Now into the street. This is where championships are made. Gabby Thomas begs to surge. Steiner fights to hold position. Sydney McLaughlin is still right there. In the final meters, it all comes down to pure speed and execution. This isn't just a race. This was a statement about who owns the 200-meter race. Sydney McLaughlin winning the race in time of 22.07, her seasonal and her personal best so far. Abby Steiner securing silver in time of 22.32 seconds. Brittany Blomit, also from USA, settling for third position in time of 22.356 seconds. And Gabby Thomas finishing the race fifth position in time of 22.68 seconds. Guys, believe me, this was a very, very impressive and very tight track and field event, the women's 200-meter final at the La Grand Prix 2024. And guys, I can't tell you, and I don't know what really happened to Gabby Thomas, because most of the people were expecting Gabby Thomas to dominate. But we are seeing Sydney McLaughlin, another sprint queen from USA, dominating this track event and dominating the field. And guys, believe me, Gabby Thomas is making headlines right now. Remember, she has participated in this year 2026 season Continental Tour Gold Meet in Nairobi, where she won the 200-meter race. And guys, believe me, this brilliant sprinter from USA is one of the great sprinters of all season. And guys, let me know your thoughts at the comment section down below here. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your precious time. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end, liking the video, sharing the video, commenting. You my people, you are my great people, and I will never take you for granted. To all my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you a million times for always come back to watch my videos. You my people, may our Heavenly Father always bless you. And if it's your first time coming across this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for clicking in. Welcome aboard. Feel at home. My name Andy K News. Kindly subscribe to this amazing channel. Smash that notification bell at the subscription so that you get notified every time we have a new video. Like the video, guys, share the video widely, and don't forget to comment. Tell me where you're watching from, and God will bless you. Bye bye for now. Blessings.